If you would have asked people last August that what rookie quarterback would lead their team all the way to the NFC title game and have maybe a top 5 quarterback season in the progress, they would say probably the number 1 overall pick in Caleb Williams, considering he has a great environment in Chicago. Well, it wasn't Caleb Williams. It was Jaden Daniels last year, the number 2 overall pick. We're going to break down Caleb Williams today and why people should be optimistic for him going into next year with Ben Johnson as his head coach. Because Dalton, I don't know if you read that ESPN article about what went down in Chicago last year with Matt Eberflus as head coach. Not great. Let's just say put it that way for Caleb Williams and what his environment really was in Chicago. But what went wrong for the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 draft?
So it was just very inconsistent. And I think, look, Caleb Williams has superpowers, no question. When you talk about a rifle of an arm and ability to make any throw from any platform, and we saw so often at USC that he can do things off platform. He could improvise. He can put on the Superman cape and do anything on a football field, right? With his arms, with his legs, with both, right? But the NFL is about timing. It's about getting to your landmarks. It's about throwing within rhythm, right? Getting the offense going. It's not just, okay, it's a college field, I'm the better athlete, I can come out here and do whatever I want. You don't win consistently in the NFL like that. Now, are there guys who do it pretty often? Yeah, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, the guys who are freaks, they're freaks, and that adds to their game, but it only adds. It doesn't matter if you can't do the fundamental things well. So when we think about Caleb Williams and what needs to happen this year, look, Bears had a great offseason, right? New offensive line, especially on the interior. Some new weapons, right? Colston Loveland, Luther Burden, new head coach, play caller, like you mentioned, and Ben Johnson, and one of the best in the NFL. I think Caleb Williams is the last variable to this offense, and Ben Johnson's job is to get him to play on time and do the fundamental things well, and then he can be Superman when the team needs him to be, right? Here's what I'm talking about, okay? Our quarterback charting, we've got something that we can call rhythm, right? There's times when we can talk about being a quarterback being in rhythm, out of rhythm. Maybe the pressure got there and the pressure disrupted it. Maybe it was, one of those situations where just everybody's covered and that disrupts it. But we're just going to talk about in a comfortable situation when quarterbacks, they get to the top of their drop, they take maybe a hitch or two, and then they fire the football where it should go, right? An ideal situation, right? And the problem for Caleb Williams last year, due to a combination of things, his own flaws and obviously the coaching, like you mentioned, just when he was in rhythm, when the timing that plays were supposed to have that were just normal, just the normal plays you think about, not the freak stuff, just wasn't great. This is all out of 41 qualified quarterbacks, okay? 32nd in passing grade when in rhythm. 76.6, normally good, but in this context, it's actually not, right? 6.9 yards per attempt, bottom 5 in the league. Adjusted completion rate and accurate throw rate, both bottom 7 in the league. He was missing throws. Part of it was him. Part of it was him missing throws and not being able to adjust in his first year to playing on time, right? We know so much from USC. We watched him, right, those last couple of years at USC, and there was so often it was, okay, maybe first read and then take off, right? You can't do that every play in the NFL. And then I point out this last number, this air yards percentage being the 8th highest in the NFL last year, chucking the ball downfield. Again, the theme of trying to do too much, that's what we saw from Caleb Williams in his rookie year. I want to compare this with Jared Goff. It says 2024 here, but this is actually his last 3 seasons with Ben Johnson as his play caller. Now, we can have a debate about whether or not Jared Goff's a top 10 quarterback, but Ben Johnson sure made him look like it, especially when he was protected and he was throwing the ball on time. That's Jared Goff's best trait, throwing the ball on time. So you look at, this is actually the last 3 years, 7th best passing grade in the NFL in rhythm, right? You're talking about up there with the Joe Burrows and Lamar Jacksons and Patrick Mahomes of the world, right? 5th in yards per attempt, efficiency. That's Ben Johnson's play calling. That's Jared Goff making throws. Second most accurate, third in adjusted completion percentage, and the air yards a lot lower, right? Not trying to do too much. Jared Goff, now, he doesn't have the athletic abilities anywhere close to it that Caleb Williams has. He understands who he is, but this is what makes successful passing offense in the NFL, is being able to consistently get to the top of your drop and do the fundamental things well, and then Caleb's superpowers to improvise after that are going to come along pretty soon.
Absolutely. Yeah, you look at last year in Chicago. Wasn't very much structure in Chicago last year. Even his time at USC, Dalton, Lincoln Riley even said, hey, go be our superhero out there. Even his time at Gonzaga High School in Washington, D.C., he was a superhero out there. So it wasn't a lot of structure for Caleb Williams. He's trying to win games on his own. I'm excited to see what he can do with Ben Johnson next year now.
And we'll talk about that probably during the season when things are chaotic around you, right? USC, defense, not good. Bears last year, coaching staff questions, defense, not good. quarterbacks get chaotic with it, and you don't want that, right? So here's what we're going to talk about, though. We're going to talk about the stuff in rhythm, right, within structure. I'm not going to get into any of the rollouts and the special throws he can make off platform. I'm here to talk about simple stuff. And something that I think, Max, needs to be said with Williams. Yes, he struggled last year, but I don't think he's a bad processor. I think he can see defenses. He has the ability to make every throw. He actually didn't put the ball in danger all that often. 2.6% turnover-worthy play rate. That's identical to Josh Allen. It's right around where C.J. Stroud is. It's where it's like middle of the pack with a lot of really good quarterbacks. So it's not like he's making. I didn't see a whole lot of like, okay, that was just a dumb thing that you did, a stupid decision, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to go a good throw, and then we're going to go with a bad throw, and I'm going to tell you why there was a difference in the two. So what you're going to get here, Cole Kmet. This is a Tampa 2 defense here, cover 2, right in here. That's all it's going to be. Cover 2, all these guys, deep half. All right, late in the game here against the Colts, and all we're going to get is Cole Kmet sneaking up into. I don't even feel the need to get it deep into the schemes here because this is more about execution. And a lot of these plays, and almost all these plays, he makes the right read, okay? So we're trying to get into this hole right in here with Cole Kmet, kind of bending it a little bit, slant, seam-ish sort of thing here, getting outside and up top. I don't even remember. That's not what I'm worried about. So, simple. Caleb Williams, we're going to get to the top of the drop, right? You can already see it. The linebacker, you can see the space right in here. We're going to fire this fastball into Cole Kmet right in here, okay? And what I want you to see, again, we don't have the video right, so I'm going to do the best I can with the slides here with the throw. But you can see his eyes are in the right place. He's freezing the safeties. He's freezing this middle linebacker from cheating. So far, Caleb Williams has done everything right, okay? These are the moments that you go, okay, this is a big-time quarterback. This can happen, right? For the Bears, maybe first 4,000-yard passer, all that stuff. Now, what I want you to see more so, he's going to fire this ball in here. It's going to be complete, okay? Big time first down late in the game. And what I want you to notice is Caleb in his mechanics here. I know it's a little fuzzy, but see the follow through here? Getting everything follow through, getting his whole front side and his entire body in towards this throw. All right, well, I'm going to show you a contrast on the next play. This is a completion. Those are good mechanics, okay? Get to the top of your drop, take one hitch, boom, fire it in there, beat zone coverage for a first down. Now, we're going to go to a different one. Here we go, up top, all right? This is 3rd and 15, okay? Panthers, sitting back in quarters, here, simple. All we're going to get, double slant, 2 slants up top. Similar throw, a little more shallow. All we're doing is reading this guy. Simple. Stays in, throw it outside, throws out, goes out, throw it in, okay? That's simple, reading that guy inside out. Now, easy. Caleb, looking to that side. He knows who he's reading. He's got the read. He does everything right here. 1-step drop. Reading this guy, makes it darn clear where he goes. Here's where I need to get to. I have a boatload of space, right? Simple. Simplest thing in the book. Make this throw, walk in, touchdown, right? Problem. Now we make this throw. This throw ends up at DJ Moore's ankles. Incomplete. Why? Look at the difference in the mechanics. See before? Firing off, getting his front side moving forward. This wasn't aligned, right? So when you're talking about, if you watch his front foot, originally was up right about on this hash at the 22 here. It actually moves backwards. And what happens when your front foot moves backwards instead of driving towards the throw like you did the first time? When you step back like this, front side opens, you lose your entire lower body. Yeah. Even on a throw like this, you lose your entire lower body. So one of two things is going to happen, and we're going to see a couple more like this. When you lose that front side, you're either just going to spike it like he does into the ground here, or it's going to sail because your front side's too open. They talk about this in baseball with pitching all the time. Guys will talk about, oh, my front side flew open, ball started sailing out on me, right? That's not the case here. He spikes it into the ground, but it's all just mechanics. If he had the same mechanics he did on the previous throw, walk-in touchdown. I mean, it's that boom. It's just a slant, right? He's been throwing it since he was 8 years old. Next one. Take some out cuts, all right? We're going to see. Play action. I like this too because this is going to be a theme with Ben Johnson, right? Play action under center. Very few were better at it than Jared Goff under Ben Johnson, all right? All you're going to get here, you're going to get a runoff to the post out here from DJ Moore. You're going to get Odunze setting up an out cut right here. This is where it's going to go. Now, Caleb's going to drop back. Again, top of the drop, relatively clean pocket. Going to get maybe a little bend around the corner here, but he's going to step up. So far, again, Caleb's done everything right. He's done everything right here. We're getting the runoff. We're getting the runoff out here. Sorry, this is actually Keenan Allen, not Rome Odunze. And we're going to set up the out cut here. He's done everything right. He knows exactly where he's looking to. If he needs to check it down, he will. He's going through the process correctly. This is what I talk about when I go, yeah, he's doing a lot of things right. We just got to execute the throws. Now, again, this, I'm not going to show the last part of it, but this is complete right in here. Fastball right in here. Again, look at the mechanics. Perfect. Bent front knee. That's a big thing. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Bent front knee. Tom Brady used to always talk about that. And then you drive in through it. He's got the front side aligned to this throw. Absolute missile right here. Under center, play action. This is a play that Ben Johnson is going to run. This is what he wants to see. You can see the comfort level. Let's go to one on the other side. This is going to be simple. DJ Moore, all this is going to be, this is like 3rd and 4. We're going to clear this out. We're just going to clear all this nonsense out of here, and all we're doing is getting DJ Moore. Just get to the chains, get right there. Easiest throw in the book, right? You get there, Caleb, look, right process. It's set up perfectly. There weren't a whole lot of great play calls in Chicago last year, but this was a good one, all right? Let's get there. You can see it right now. He knows it. Boom. Eyes are here. We look good so far. Super clean pocket. Quick game. We got the pick right here. Wide open. This is 3rd and 4. These are the plays that kind of irritate me when I watched the Bears last year. It's not that, again, there wasn't a whole lot of stupid decisions, turnover-worthy plays, a handful of rookie mistakes, but whatever. Like those, I'm not worried about. It's these. You can't miss these opportunities. And why does he miss them? Because now look at the posture here. Look at this. No follow-through. Front leg is stiff. It's too stiff. And what does this do? This ball dies on him and sails low and away from DJ Moore on 3rd and 4. This is not a hard throw. This is a throw that every quarterback in the league should make. But because we're inconsistent with our mechanics, and he's still clean this a little bit here, but this is a clean pocket. There's no reason he shouldn't make this throw. It's because of inconsistent mechanics and not following through. See how his back foot is so flat on the ground? You just can't. It's all arm. When you're straight-legged and both feet are still on the ground, just can't happen. This ball sails low and away, and we miss a chance in a tight game on 3rd and 4 to keep a drive going, right? Next one. This is a sick throw. I'll be honest with you. These are moments right here where you go, oh, Caleb could be a superstar. Okay, there's 20 seconds left in this game. We're trying to get into field goal range to tie this game against Minnesota. So what we're going to get, and this, look, you can see, like, prevent defense is only going to be a 3-man rush here. 1, 2, 3, right? He's going to have time to work with, and we've got like Harrison Smith going to the free, and we've got like 2 robbers here, and there's man-to-man coverage all across the board and all this stuff, right? It's prevent. There's no reason he should be able to make this throw. And he does anyway, because what we're going to get right in there. Some Bears fans are going to remember this throw real well to tie this game effectively, right? We're going to get right in here. And the thing is that he's got to beat this robber right here. So let's drop back. Okay, we're good. 3-man rush. Looking to that side. He knows where he wants to go with it. He can already see it. This robber's gotten a little low on me. That's where he's looking, man-to-man. He could go here, but this is why we've got this breakdown in here. But we got DJ Moore. I believe that's DJ Moore or Odunze in there, getting right in that in-cut to get in field goal range. Everything's right. Caleb's looking the right way. Boom. 2 things I want you to see. 1, yes, he fits this ball over this guy's head right in here for a huge first down to basically tie the game, field goal on the next play. 2, again, mechanics. See that? See how we're over the front side? We got the bent front knee. We're throwing, I know it sounds funky because it's not downhill. Everybody's on flat ground, but they talk about sometimes quarterbacks throwing downhill. That's what keeps that ball down, and you can layer that ball into that level right there. Spectacular stuff, right? Again, these are the moments where you go, this kid could be a superstar. Next one, similar throw. We're getting down here. Dagger. I want to talk about dagger. What you're talking about is a runoff and a deep in right in here. Okay? This is one of the most commonly run themes in Ben Johnson's offense. This is going to be key. He's going to look at this play and tell Caleb Williams, hey, you did everything right except the throw. Come on. Let's get it together. Let's execute. Okay? Get to the drop. Now, what I like about this, I'll even say this for Caleb Williams. For as much as he got sacked last year and the O-line got a lot of criticism, I don't think his pocket presence is that bad. You get some immediate pressure off the right side here. We get a step up. Fantastic. Step up, reset your feet. Komet's going, and we got Odunze coming right in behind here. This is the throw. There it is, right there. Step up, reset your feet, stay calm, and gun it, right? What happens instead, the step up is right. He steps up, and the problem is, again, see this stiff front leg right here? And see how we're leaning back? This ball sails. This ball should get right in here to Odunze. Instead, it sails. Because when you stiffen out that front leg and you lean back, look at my shoulders. It's up. You just can't. You can't do that. You have to be able to just step up, calm down, and stay in your mechanics. This is why he missed this throw. It's just accuracy. The read is right. The step up in the pocket is right. The pocket presence is good. We're good. That's all we got to do is reset our feet. It's that simple, right? Last one. Promise. This, I know it's a lot, but it's a lot of granular stuff. And look, again, it's fundamental. I really think it's just a matter of Caleb Williams needing to make the throws, and he can make special throws. Here we go. We're getting a runoff out here. We're getting Cole Kmet to the corner. Tough throw. Great throw. Here we go. Looking that way, he knows he's already got him. Look, you can already see the space developing down here. He knows he's already got him. He's got the right read. We're going to step up just a little bit to get through this interior pressure, right? But this is gonna look good. Look, calm and cool. You see that? Calm and cool feet. Nothing to worry about around you. We're good. Following through. Bent front knee. The mechanics are good. Money throw right out here. Big first down, right? It sounds simple. It should be simple, right? But some of the simple things for Caleb Williams aren't. Let's go back. Similar play, going to get a corner route right down here. We're going to get some quick pressure. The Texans are really good. We know they gave the Bears protection a lot of issues. But, okay, we get some quick pressure from Danielle Hunter. Will Anderson coming around the corner too. We're going to see that. What Caleb's going to do here. Same thing as 2 plays ago. He's going to step up. He has a chance to reset his feet and calmly make a big-time throw, right? Instead, what happens? Okay, here's the step up right here. This is good so far. Again, pocket presence is good. I know Danielle Hunter's coming, but I've got time and space. There's a little bit of time and space. He's 2 yards from me still. This corner, there's an opportunity. Kamari Lassiter's beat here. There's a chance to make a big throw here if he resets his feet and doesn't. We've talked about this with some college quarterbacks too. What I want to point out here, Caleb doesn't reset his feet here. He's off the ground right here. He's off the ground. He tries to make this jump throw to this corner, which is not going to work. What happens? The ball sails on him. It's all about footwork to me. I honestly think with Caleb and Ben Johnson, it's not about getting him to understand defenses. I think he can process defenses. I think he can step up in the pocket. I think he knows his abilities in the pocket and his ability to get away from defenders. He's got to do the simple things better. All I'd be doing if I was Ben Johnson through the spring that already went by and then through training camp even, just footwork. Dude, calm down. Fundamentals in your footwork. The fundamental things are going to make him great. And then the rest is going to get added on. We know what the playmaking ability is. But it's times like this that I look at him and I go, there's missed opportunities. If you can fill in 2/3 of those missed opportunities, suddenly you look like a really darn good quarterback.
As Dalton just showed right there, it's a bit of a roller coaster rookie year for Caleb Williams and very frenetic footwork as well. But Dalton, that also comes with a very unstructured environment in Chicago. Now with Ben Johnson there, now with an improved offensive line in Chicago, we should expect a year 2 jump for the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams.